How's it going, lovebirds? Welcome back to our channel. Picture this. You found your soulmate, your partner in crime, the one you want to share your life with, laughed together, cried together, and built a beautiful relationship. But there's one thing still lingering on the back of your mind, the proposal. In this video, we'll delve into the risks associated with waiting too long to take that step in your relationship. Stress on the relationship. Waiting too long to propose can create unnecessary stress on your relationship. As time passes, both partners may start to wonder about the future of the relationship. Questions like, where is this going? Or are we on the same page? Can lead to tension and unease, ultimately putting a strain on the bond that you've worked so hard to build. Communication is key in any relationship, but when it comes to the topic of marriage, open and honest communication becomes even more critical. If one partner is ready to take the next step while the other is hesitant, it's essential to address these feelings and common concerns openly and respectfully. Ignoring or avoiding the topic can lead to misunderstanding and frustration, further exacerbating the stress on the relationship. So many couples go through this. And then if you develop that stress, it's a vicious cycle because it's even less likely you'll want to propose and then put more stress on the relationship. Risk of loss of trust. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. When one partner hesitates to take the next step, it can erode the trust between them. The longer the wait, the more doubts may arise about the commitment and intentions of both parties. This lack of trust can lead to insecurity and resentment, creating a rift that may be difficult to mend. This happens all the time. It's essential for both partners to feel secure in their commitment to each other. When one partner feels like their desire for commitment is being disregarded or delayed indefinitely, it can breed feelings of insecurity and doubt. Trust is fragile and can take time to rebuild once it is broken. Therefore, it's crucial to prioritize open communication and mutual respect to maintain the trust of the relationship. And if you're planning on postponing that, you definitely need to be open about it, because if you're not, it's gonna ruin the trust in your relationship. Loss of love. Love is a beautiful and delicate thing, but when one partner feels like their desires for commitment are being ignored or brushed aside, it can lead to a loss of love over time. The excitement and passion that once fueled the relationship may start to fade, leaving both partners feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. The longer the wait to propose, the more likely it becomes for the relationship dynamics to shift. What once felt like an equal partnership may start to feel unbalanced at that point, with one partner feeling like they waited for something that may never come. This imbalance can lead to resentment and a gradual loss of love as the initial spark dims and the relationship becomes stagnant. Before I get to the best part, make sure you watch all my videos on how to plan the perfect proposal. I have thousands of ideas and tips on things like how to plan and photograph the proposal. Also, if you want more money to spend on the engagement, I show you how to save hundreds to thousands on the ring. Jewelers know that this is a one-time purchase you know nothing about. So take all my tips so you don't get ripped off, and use the links below this video because they will help you out. And those are the best places to buy rings and also help you save tons of money. Feelings of resentment. Resentment often simmers beneath the surface when one partner feels like their needs and desires are not being met. Waiting too long to propose can breed resentment, as one partner may feel like they're being held back from moving forward in their relationship. This resentment can build over time, leading to bitterness and hostility. So when one partner feels like their desire for commitment is being disregarded or delayed, it can create a sense of frustration and resentment. This resentment may manifest in passive-aggressive behavior, arguments, or even withdrawal from the relationship. Over time, if these feelings are not addressed and resolved, they can poison the relationship and lead to its eventual demise. Remember that in each of us, there is a desire for security, and that security comes from commitment in a relationship. Risk of breaking up. Ultimately, waiting too long to propose can increase the risk of breaking up. If one partner feels like their desire for commitment is not being taken seriously, they may decide to walk away in search of someone who shares their vision for the future. This can be heartbreaking for both parties, especially if they still care deeply for each other. And once someone walks away, it may cause that person to come running back and try to get that commitment. But at that point, a lot of times trust and other things are already lost and people have moved on. And also it may seem insincere, the sudden desire for commitment. thus leading the person to feel even less secure. So the longer the wait to propose, the more likely it becomes for one or both partners to start questioning the viability of the relationship. If one partner feels like their needs and desires are not being met, they may begin to reassess their priorities and consider whether the relationship is worth continuing. And once that happens, you can bet that it will ultimately lead to a decision to end the relationship in search of someone who's ready and willing to commit. Risk of your partner finding someone else. Another significant risk of waiting too long to propose is the possibility of the partner finding someone else. As time goes by, they may start to feel restless or uncertain about the future of their relationship. This uncertainty could lead them to explore other options, potentially jeopardizing the bond you've built together. In today's fast-paced world, opportunities for connection are everywhere if one partner feels like their desire for commitment is not being reciprocated. They may start to wonder if they're better off finding someone who is ready to take the next step. This can lead to feelings of insecurity and anxiety for the partner who is waiting, as they fear losing the person they love to someone else. Now, you may say, well, isn't that just like the person leaving the relationship? A lot of people start looking outside of their relationship while they're already in the relationship. You may lose someone and the next day or within a week, they're with someone else that is going to give them that commitment of relationship. Losing the magic of the relationship. Perhaps the most tragic risk of waiting too long to propose is losing the magic of the relationship itself. The excitement and anticipation of taking the next step can add a spark to your love life that is hard to replicate. And that excitement can be lost if you don't do it in a timely manner. So when that moment is delayed or never comes, the relationship may lose its luster, leaving both partners feeling unfulfilled and longing for what could have been. And it may just not be as magical if you let that moment pass, if it takes too long. The longer the wait is to propose, the more likely it becomes for the relationship to lose its sense of novelty and excitement. What once felt like a fairy tale romance may start to feel mundane and routine as both partners settle into a comfortable but unfulfilling routine. This can lead to a sense of disillusionment and disappointment as both partners wonder if they'll ever recapture the magic they once shared. In the end, the decision to propose is deeply personal and should not be taken lightly. However, it's important to recognize the risks associated with waiting too long to take it to that next step. From the stress on the relationship to the loss of trust, love, and magic, and other consequences can be significant. If you found your forever person, don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Embrace the moment, take the leap, and continue to nurture the beautiful bond you already share. After all, life is too short, and sometimes there is no perfect moment. You just have to create it. On my channel, I have tons of proposal tips and idea videos on how to plan and photograph and deliver the perfect proposal and more. Also watch one of my many how to shop for engagement ring and diamond videos. Or mark my words, they know how to rip you off, and they will. The best places to buy diamonds are in the description below to save hundreds to thousands on engagement rings. And they are the best places to buy diamonds too. Like, subscribe, and watch another one now.